Okay, I'm going to leave it off with this. This is, I started monkeying around with them. Battery actually is in the one side, and that's definitely would take a 8-hour discharge. It's a the battery is a 3.7 volt at 180 mAh, so that's pretty good for this size of headphone. So it's a decent battery for the headphone. Should last at least 5 hours, I'd say. Okay, well, we're going to make some changes here for safety. If anybody's ever seen one of these batteries go up, you know they go up pretty fast. And it'll take a bit for you to stop the bike and pull your helmet off, especially for me because I got glasses. I got to take my glasses off first. So if that was to ignite, I would have third-degree burns on the side of my head, which would suck. So you're riding along and you're sweating in your helmet, and the sweat, like, there's nothing protecting this from getting condensation and sweat and everything else in it. Eventually that's going to fail, and you will get badly burnt by that battery because it'll go up so quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this on the back side of the helmet with Velcro, and then I'll run another thin wire like this in for the speaker. That way the dangerous part of this whole device is on the outside of the helmet. If there's any issues with the battery, it'll vent and nobody gets hurt. So that's about it. So I'm going to set this on the outside, rewire it. I'm going to epoxy that, and then we're going to add the really nice drivers on the inside of the helmet. Well, you know what they say, we'll change without notice. One thing, like I said, I found these have to be directly over the ears, which they're not. So my ears are right here, and this is where it is in the helmet. I can't move them without them interfering with the strap. So what I'm going to do is I have these old diaphragms here from the T2 headphones, and these things are loud. Do not necessarily have to be right over the ear. Just be in the helmet would be like a boombox. So what I did is I glued a diaphragm inside an old pair of headphone grills. Oh. And what I'll do from there is I'll trim it off so it looks like this, round. And it'll be just the circumference of the speaker. And then we'll take the old grill out of here to cover this, to give it a little bit of padding. And then we are going to, there's what the inside of it looks like, the device. One side's got the electronics, the other side's got the battery. What we're going to do is I'm going to use JB Weld, it's basically epoxy. And we're going to fill this up, and we're going to pot it so you can't short it out. I'm going to pot this side too, only because I have a battery next to my ear that I'm afraid might short and burn my head. So, and then what we'll do is we just have to glue that to there. It'll stick out. It shouldn't stick out any further than the old one did, and it'll just be wider. And big difference in speaker size. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to try. I'm going to wait for the glue to set, and then we'll give it another test. I can guarantee this will be better. Well, she turned out. It's a surprise. The battery is on the outside of the helmet for safety. It'll be Velcroed. Charge port's still there. As you can see, the big, huge T2 drivers on there and there, and big difference. And they still stick in with Velcro, but huge difference in performance. And I can actually have to turn it down, but it's a little bit more bass too as well. So I'm quite happy with that mod. And there's the microphone. I can reach right in there and turn it off and on and adjust the volume. So it's all good, guys.